think. See. Right, we're carrying on where we left off last night. So I've got this truck in. I've got my trucks in the town. I think we are delivering some bricks to the farm, and then I've got to go get some planks afterwards. Church bells ringing. I don't know what that. I can hear them singing. So many little details in this game. If you bothered like flies buzzing around the bins. We got church bells, and then I can hear like chorus. Can you hear it? Singing. Right. Oh dear. The little things, eh? Right. Bam. I think I can travel down without getting fuel and get it on the way back up. I mean, with the crane on this thing now, I can make a little bit more profit. That will offset one of my fuel costs. We shall see. I'd like to get some better tyres for this truck. We need to get out a level 4. I need level 6 though, that might take a while. And obviously the autonomous winch. That jazz. So that's about probably 15 grand or so. The winch is nearly 10. And it's a bit crazy that the crane is 6 and the winch is 9.5. Although I guess the winch is a little bit more unique. Its feature for what it does. Let's give this a little bit of welly, see if we can do it without all-wheel drive. But oh no. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting tyre damage. I never had any tyre damage for 12 hours gaming or more of this. And then we hit something last night. I think that did 6 damage to the tyre, that just did 9. Although, to be fair, both of the incidents were kind of at speed, a bit like that, and then just unlucky enough to hit some... Oh, no. Have I gone past the farm? No, no. Gone past the farm. Right, I might actually just try and back this in. Totally get bogged down just here in the entrance. I think the reversing in this game is very good. I'm not still absolutely atrocious with connected trailers reversing though. unified bodies reversing. And the camera's like the guy's looking back in the mirror. Need to go all the way back. Probably do it like bricks. Lovely. I think this is going to pay us. Is it 3,800 or something? We are doing wet harvest 3.8. Yeah, it's nearly 4. 120 XP. Right, so I need to get the plank, so because I do need to get the fuel. Try and get up and down that way with the planks. So starting off today with a bit of an easier task. We got it prepped last night. We did the bricks and loaded this up with those so we did the metal and then preloaded up the bricks for this run just now. Now we need to get planks. I really quite like how sort of diverse in routes and stuff, because I mean you could go do some of these contracts that I haven't done yet on the other Michigan maps, and we will be doing those shortly. But, you know, I could probably be doing 20-25 hours in the game still on the first map. And we've got 49, well, we've got 49 maps currently, and then season 16, I don't think it's 4 maps, I think it's 3 maps. So that will take us to 52 maps. Right, I'm going to go straight past this turning, get some fuel. We're not desperate for fuel. I'll probably get to the logs and back, but and I haven't done that other little route, so I might try that in this night. Hopefully we won't get stuck, but I would normally dive down there. Kind of should have had a little bridge that we construct for here. Right, so it's off that path, but it does look kind of muddy though, doesn't it? Okay, back to 11 grand. I'm quite enjoying the economy on this. It's kind of tough, but not brutal. You've got to manage it, try and not spend too much on fuel or repairs. Although I haven't had to fill up my repair truck or anything. It's got quite a bit left still on it. The fuel, though, we're going to have to probably spend nearly 2,000 filling up the fuel tanker. But I don't know, and if I do it, this station is cheaper than the other one. Right, so this road I was going to do, that shows it's quite boggy there, but we've also got... I think I might do this road, because it doesn't show any water on it, like there. It looks like it's not traverse these roads, so lights on. Getting dark. Yeah, we have to put some all-wheel drive on. Roads kind of disappeared here. Alright, so we've got one going to the left to some kind of house. There's a mission there later, but I kind of want to go up there, you know, because I don't see a mission up there. But if I haven't discovered it, I don't think there probably is anything up here. I don't think the upgrades and some of the tasks show when you do the... Actually nothing up here then. But yeah, some of it doesn't show until you actually... you sort of find it on the map. Well, wanted to check that out. Because like each time you go to a map region, you probably could spend, I mean, 1 or 2 hours to sort of do the watchtowers, and but then if you think about just travelling around the map trying to find upgrades and everything, you probably could do like 8 to 10 hours on each map just in the scout. Just sort of looking. The road's not too bad, it's a bit steep there. Now where do we go? Take the road to the left. Yeah. I think getting up here, you wouldn't do it with the truck, would you? You would do it with the Scout probably, because it's quite a steep. Right kind of truck, I guess, so that coming down here is not a problem. It's not slam it in the ground though. Too bad, but a bit. Right. So, just down here, and then we'll get these planks for farm. So I'm finding the job and pay, some of them seem a bit measly and on the low side, but I think that actually adds to the game. Because, and that's why a lot of people do prefer hard mode, and not, because you know, otherwise everything would be a bit too easy if you had too much money. So, now is it? That is planks I want, but I want to do manual loading. I had a problem with this last time, didn't I? Having the crane thing come up. I'm enjoying using the crane a lot more than I thought I would. Feel very ropey on the controls, but it's got everything you need. Up, down, back, twist. Right, so yeah, 150 auto loading I was doing, but now I've got this. Ooh, my OCD's kicking in. I now need to, let me just get a calculator out. So this was, I think, about 5,900, the crane. But we're gonna say, is my calculator. One sec. So if it was 5,900 divided by 150, because it's going to be quite a lot, 39. Once we've done 39 manual loads, it's paid for itself. It's quite a lot though, isn't it? I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we're going to be in profit soon, but this is probably only about a fourth. I did the metal, the 2 bricks. Right. Don't need to be precise about it. Cargo management, manual loading, thanks. Okay. How do I get back to... Quite a good crane this actually, even though it's your basic sort of starter crane. A bit of reach to it. Cargo. Pack cargo. Right, and we will use the other road. There's not a bit of water along here, but... That's fairly traversable, certainly in this and the Scouts. Or the GMC with coat load. I do. Okay, we've got all drive off. I'm going to keep it like that. We'll get this done and get this job, and then look at what we're going to do next. Got another delivery one, I think. Maybe it's stuck to the town, I can't remember. I mean, I've never really had more than 20,000, although I was, what, about 16 or 17 when I did their first sort of upgrades and spending. I've earned more than that. I think what would be quite good in these games as well, although it's not essential, I think, is sort of, this is how much income you've made, this is how much you've spent, like a little bit of a ledger. Because I doubt I'm going to get to 20 grand because we're going to buy the winch, possibly some tyres. I could buy some tyres for this, but I want them all-terrain ones, which I think are level 6 or 8. We've just got to keep doing jobs to get that XP. The XP is actually pretty important, is a lot of the upgrades are locked behind the XP, and the trucks, of course, and the money kind of locks paying for upgrades and repairs. But I've not paid for recovery yet, so we're doing, you know, I think we're off to a good start considering I haven't played this game before. I've rolled vehicles 3 times, scout twice, and this once. I'm going to reverse in again. We don't need to go all the way back to mud. A bit tricky, this drop-off point. I guess being the farm, it kind of makes sense. Not like the other. But it's quite. You've got all that water, that liquid there, right in the zone. Just put the back of my truck in. Have to get in a bit nearer though if we were picking stuff up. Okay, cargo management, wooden planks, unload, here we go, ready for the music. Oh, we got level 5 as well. Oh yeah, 14,880. Very rewarding. I love it. Okay. Right, let me turn the engine on. Sitting there. Let's have a look at what we've got as well. So Michigan, is that thing that tells you the percentage of it? How many regions? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 regions. And I think we'll get the next one coming soon. That wasn't the thing, was it? What's the thing? Oh, clicking pictures. Crazy. Wasn't that? Just have a look at the codex though. Could read some of that. we'll come across it. The thing that shows my level and my... Right. And as we're doing some of these jobs, new ones sort of appearing. The essentials, an exclamation mark, because it's a new one. It's off map, but it's bricks, planks, and fuel. 4100. Away. I was kind of put it at the front because materials off the map, old sweats off the map. That's off the locked anyway. So this missing machinery, I think we could have a go at. Money's not too bad. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think, because we've got to find 4 parts. Let's oh, it's tracking it automatically. There's no fuel up here that I know of. So yeah. What's this mission called again? Missing machinery. The task. Yeah, so we collected it in the town. And they're up near the logging camp, north of the logging camp, somewhere. Oh, actually, they do show on the map. Look, there's one there. Like, how I'm going to get there? That's as sloped as I think it is. And here's the other ones. There's one there, one there. Have I got to deliver the 2? Take a crane. I think we've got to bring them back to the town. I think we can do 2 at a time though, as far as... You've not built a bridge across here, that looks like a nightmare. Really done very little up here. Doesn't say shipment missing machinery. Because if we've got to bring it back to the town, can I do this crossing? It really doesn't look like there's anything to winch off, does it? Because it's pretty good roads all the way up there. We can fill up again at the station here. Is there another station up here? I don't think there is. I kind of think I should see if I can take this fuel car. It's going to be a problem getting up here though. Although I could go the long way round. Probably would be the best thing. And then pay to fill it up, and then I could take it probably and leave it up here. Because we've sort of got to go up that way anyway. That's what I'm going to do. So back to the garage, quite close to it now. So I think the fuel tank was completely empty. I'm just hoping I'll bring it back this way, the long route. I've got enough fuel. Try and keep all-wheel drive off as much as I can. I want to go up there because the thing, but that just getting down and through there and up with that trailer, I'm pretty sure would be we're stuck, and then yeah, I might be able to tow this. I can. Any fuel in it? 0. So yeah, I think I can't do this, not with the trailer. So even this I can't really do. I think we're going to have to go past the farm all the way to here, but then this is mostly road to get to the garage. I think though, before I set off, let's just stop engine, I am going to bring the Scout, and I might take the Scout to the garage because that's going to need to fill up. Let's have a look, how much have I got in the Scout? $32 of 72. And I've got some in the roof, about half. So I think we'll get this up to the garage. This can get refueled, and then if I don't make it to the garage, Scout can come out with a bit of fuel. A bit of logistical jiggery pokery of vehicles. This is a bit tippy now, this. Oh! Says maybe rolling it. I think at this time, well, I've got 15 grand. We could also, oh hang on, I can go down here, can't I, in this vehicle? Take a shortcut here. Let me you just take a bit of fuel off the roof. The roof rack's 39. I think it's time to buy that winch. A lot of money, 9.5, the biggest amount I've spent, like a single spend. But I think they only go on the Scout, so it's it's not something we're going to have to do a lot. Maybe do it more on other scouts. We might have more money then. Put it in the garage. It's just, I'm going to repair the engine needs doing. We'll do that then with the thing outside. Customize, winch, autonomous switch. It says it's not, it's powerful. But, yeah, it's going to take me down to less than £5,000, but then I think we need it. 5,480. Right, did I put a snorkel on this thing? We can't do it till 11. That's what's miles away. I don't want to raise suspension on this. We did do better tyres on this. What's the tyres that I've got? I've got 35 OS1s. Road ones, yeah. That's what we've got on. I don't know what's best for the Scout, whether it be all-terrains or mud. But yeah, the mud ones are all level 7. All-terrains are some available. It's good, average, and when I did my ones it was average, excellent, good. So I think the all-terrain's probably not going to be better. Like the AS3s are just good, average. And I've got excellent and good, so odd tyres though on the road poor, but then excellent everything else. Chain. Yeah, I kind of feel it's between the off-road top tyre and some maps that don't really. We've got a fair bit of roads on this, so other maps. Okay, anyway, so we're just doing that. Done that winch. Made us poor again. Let's get the engine fixed up. If I can hook on with this vehicle, it might not be able to. I have got a little tow bar on the back. I don't remember having that at the start. I don't know if it came with the roof rack thing that I did. I can repair off myself anyway. I'm going to do it because the engine's a bit cracked. This is one of the worst places on the map. Not so bad for the Scout, but it's literally like 50 yards from your garage. Terrain, all right. Get up and away. But we'll go into the garage, so get fuel for this, and don't have a lot of money now for recoveries, and I've got to refuel this and refuel the Speedstar. So we're going to get even poorer. I'm a bit worried about these pickups because we've got loads. It looks quite slopey, and if I get rolls or double rolls, we might not have the money to do the recovery. I think we'll be alright, but part of me thinks we should do a more simple job for a bit of money before doing this pump thing. Anyway, let's I'll get the truck and fuel thing here, and then we'll judge. We might switch. So fill up, roof rack 300, fill up. So now I'm better. 5 on 50. Okay, let's turn the engine off. Yeah, because like picking these up, so there's another one. I see the one there, see the one there. Oh, here it is, hidden behind the tree. I was going to say, where's the other one? It's there. I mean, it may well be we can get through here. It looks like a little bit of a ledge here. We won't know until we're sort of there, but if I tip it and roll it. And I think the Fleet Stars, it's 2,000 for the Scout, but it's 2.5 or 3.5 for recovery at the Fleet Star. Let me just look at so that's the stuck trailer. Is there. How big a trailer is it? Maybe go get that with the Scout. Does that pay 1,600? Doesn't look too bad. We could maybe get down here. It's going to be muddy. There's not a lot of treatment. It doesn't look like there's any winch points off here though, does it? So I might be at least... it's not a lot of money, but then... Riverside Repair is... That's actually quite straightforward. Now, I mean, that's planks and parts. So let's just have a look at that. So the planks we would get from here. I think we do that road. And this is all... hang on. Fairly traversable. Maybe that would be tricky. Or we could come up here and come round. And the service parts, got to get from the warehouse. I don't think. I might have them on the truck here though. Am I missing a trick about finding out what's on the trailers? I think you just have to go by the symbol. So if I go like to, I come to here. So it shows I've got 4 slots filled out of 5. Tell me what's on them though, and I'm not recognised. That's spare parts by the look of it. That's just one, and the other thing I think was let me just pack cargo again. Now it sort of shows me this one, so it's 3 spanners and 1 higher thing. What they are. Just rather they put the names, but right, I might switch. Riverside Repair. Service span. So we've got those on the truck. And they're already here, so that's quite a short trip. Don't know how dodgy this is here, because I can otherwise go up this way. That's 1,600. It's not a lot of money. And the stuck trailer. Missing oil tank is this thing. I think we'll have to leave to a bit later. Drainage. 3,000. And find the pump. I track that for a sec. There's one near the farm. These are obviously... They do sort of show up on the map though, I think. What they look like. There's a box there, but I think that's a building. I need to crane them. And then there's one near the garage. Quite sure what I'm looking for, but hang on, what's this? There's something back here. Be a bin, but I don't know why it's showing up on the map. Let me just leave that mission going. I know we're jumping around all kinds of missions here. Let's... The Fleet Star's right out in the garage. Let me drop this off. There's nothing wrong with the plan I had, but if there is a pump here, it's there's one near the farm which is quite close by. Let's see if it's this little green box, and then if it is that on the map, I know what to look for in the other locations then. And there's this circle thing. No, that's a bin, isn't it? This thing's got, I mean, it does say near, not at, but it's got a symbol. Oh Christ, it's all the way over here. That's not near the bloody garage. What are you on? Okay, maybe I won't do this mission yet then. So if that's showing that, where's the one near the farm then? Right, out here. I don't know whether you can drag them with the scout. I think you need a crane. Right. And then near the river, Steel River. Where's the other one? Up here. I mean, if we go look at this trailer with the scout, at least check it out. We can check this out as well. Just thinking, it looks like maybe up here, across here, one option, or across there and then up. That actually looks less distance than that, but oh well, I've got a whole bunch of choices and options here then. I think I'm going to do this Riverside one though first, because that's kind of the easiest, and we'll think about doing what I said about the fuel tanker and doing that stuff up the north map. But let's try and, it's low. These are very low paid jobs and rewards. So yeah, I need to go get the planks basically then. So same thing, go back, fill up. Grab a drink quick. So yeah, lots of content to do on this start map. I've seen all kinds of horrors and nightmares in the quarry. Some of the other maps. Again, I'll try and do this. We can almost get this whole run done without all-wheel drive. I need to go take this trailer over to the logging camp when we... as the fuel. Over to the logging camp towards it. Trailer I can probably... Ooh. Freight sled. Right, do I go get fuel and come back for this road? Only just up the road. Let's have a little think. Kind of think we should, because once I load up with planks, if I didn't fuel up, I'd need to come back down this road to get fuel, but I'd rather come up here with the planks. Just need to work out how bad this road is. There's sort of no road there. Got two things, so we'll probably go one road one way. I'm going to go get fuel on. But I need these simpler jobs money to build up for those pumps and other jobs, because if we can get, or I have to pay for more repairs and recoveries. Now I need to get back up over 10,000. Earn that winch money back. Even after the winch with 5.5 and now down to 4 out of 700 we've spent. If I take this at speed, I'll damage my truck. If if I don't take it at speed, I get stuck and have to use all-wheel drive. So slow and just a few seconds all-wheel drive is the best option there. It is raining. Actually not rained too much on this map, but I've been getting it now probably the third or fourth time it's rained. But I'm not sure this rain is affecting the map per se. Like it's wet and muddy where it's wet and muddy, and it's dry where it's dry. Definitely going to load these, you know, if I had excess money, I'd be tempted to just do the automated loading, but and it's not like 150 like to load up your truck, it's 150 per good item slot. So, and I've got as little as money I have in the game. Just gonna have to use the crane. It's a little bit muddy. I think I'll reverse in here. Right, what do we want? We want planks, so we want manual loading. I can't actually stack up two at a time, I have to do them, pull them one at a time. I don't think I can. I think if the engine stops, we can't do the crane. Confirms. Okay, can I actually reach it? Yeah, I've not got myself much here, have I? About reach it. That's going to tip the. Done. Crane mode. Patch. Try and bring the arm in a bit. Probably get away with it, but that wasn't very sensible. Great, managed to put it on the floor. Won't lift it. like this. Now I've got cargo management only option. Where's my crane option? Right. That's what it sounds like. It's only. Got the doors or something. Okay, alright. Frame mode. Trying to the arms this time. Batch. Cargo management. Got a bit of wood. Get out of this. I'll get back to my crane mode. Let's just pack this. Unpack. Reposition the lorry. Camera. Hey, that'll do. Okay, let me get my drink. Right. Refreshments. Let's get driving. Now I'm going to try and go up this path here. The first 50 meters, I think, is the worst. And we'll try it at some speed with no all-wheel drive on. I think I might get stuck here. We'll see. No, that actually was very good. watch out for these fire hydrants. I think the lampposts might be the same, you can't knock them. Where's that truck? I mean, this town's got roads buggered either side, so people in the town must be pretty unhappy. Right, now do I... I've missed it. I missed it. I wasn't worried about getting stuck, but we could... I mean, this is definitely the shorter route, let's say. Let's have a little look. Gotta check it out. I don't have the scout nearby to have a better look. And I think I've only travelled this. Got that all drive on here. I get this stuck there, do I? I think there was wetter than I thought, so this next bit could be tricky, but there is a road and path. Again, there's not really winchable stuff though. So the road sort of runs out. Problem is, like, even if I get to that clump of ground before those two trees, if you look, I've got to go through solid water. I think there's about a 70% chance I'm going to get stuck in there because there's actually no bit of road right here, it's just all water. And I would say ride the bank, but looking at it from here, and I'd be a bit braver doing it if it was just the truck, but with a load. I actually think even though it's, it will, I mean this road's got, will just go the long, slightly longer route now, and yes, I'm using more fuel by doing the longer route, and also coming and checking this out. But so in my head, I'm sort of thinking it's 70% chance of getting stuck going that way, and like 10-20% going the other way. And it's not far out of the way. I can have a slightly closer look from the other side once I offload this. And tell lots of risk out of this, can't you? Okay. I've done this road obviously in the... I'm sure I did it in the Land Rover. There's no wet patches on the map, so it's just gonna be tricky. I'm just gonna take all-wheel drive off. We sort of get stuck because I need to be careful of slopes. This is a big up and down. Go to the right here. was a bit tricky, that was, just because kind of how steep that bank was. I'm off the road a bit here now. But when there's like proper trees, at least you've got some winch opportunities. Still not all-wheel drive, so just uses about 30%, 40% more fuel. Yeah, if you didn't have to pay for fuel and stuff, I mean, even like using it, you just... I think a lot of people play this game says that hard mode should be the default mode, and then if you want to make things easier, looks steep. Is this where I'm going? Yeah. It's sort of... coming up here, but coming up, if we come back this way, it would be without a load. Right. If I just cut through, do you think? How boggy is that going to be? Really use the road. No road. Excuse me, we're just knocking all your fences down. Cool, so that needs service spare parts. Careful, there's some blocks there. Beach myself on the flipping no problem. What have you done? Ridge. I mean, it might be doable. I get damaged if I hit this thing. See that gap? Drive on. Get us out of here. Right, now I want to have a little look. Yeah, have an awful lot of fuel, so we need to be a little bit careful. Got to back it up. But even if, I mean, I reckon I could get bogged down in the middle of that, and then you'd have nothing to winch off. I'd have to bring a scout over. and with a load as well, so I think we kind of did the right thing. But yeah, not too familiar with these roads here. Losing the lights as well. Right, I'm going to leave the all-wheel drive on. Let's try and get up this hill. It's quite steep though. Have a load now, so hopefully we'll just very good. So we got this little ditch that we need to there, or was it tricky doing this at the night time? Ditch there is the other problem. Right, we're golden. Right, back to the town. Need to fill up again. I don't really gonna make any money out of this. Only paying, I think, 1,600. We've spent that on fuel. Oh, where's the road gone? Am I right? Right, so spare service parts are the 3 normal looking boxes. What the other one was. Let's activate it. Actually need to change truck because these back again. Cargo. Truck. I'll just take these front two. Do it the lazy way. Okay. Which is wide lift. Lonkadoodle. Right. I don't think that's enough fuel. I mean, enough fuel to get there. Spend so much more fuel. I think we best just... You know, you kind of think the money and the time, I'm going to need the fuel anyway. But if I run out of fuel, I'm then going to have to get the Scout over here and the garage is right here. Just going to do this. Buy some chocolate bars, some crisps. Right, well again, 262, down at 46. Oh, hang on, I haven't secured this cargo, right? Why is it all everywhere? Yeah. I mean, you don't need to secure it, but if you don't, it could bounce out, fall out. 5 on the road, okay. I'm a honk. That place says... What's the pub? The Irish pub. Cheers. Quite like what they've done with the towns. I mean, obviously they're dead, they've got no people or traffic around, but as I say, with the church bells and the noise, we've got like little... any other noises. Grand Hotel. Here or... I think I sort of drove through here. The road's actually... maybe not. Rocks. Don't know if this is heavier than the parts. I wouldn't have thought the game would feel to it. I'm gonna need drive here. Okay, good. Careful down here. Right, I'm not going to cut that, not because of the train so much, but because of the bank. Do what I did last time. I'll drive around the back. I don't need to feel guilty about the fences because they normally get rebuilt pretty quickly. Right, there we go. Another task down. Puts me back up to 6286. But we started at like 5.6 or 5.7, so yeah, not much profit on that, but that's okay. Just turn the engine off a sec while we look. So, drainage, I'm going to do that one. Missing tank, that's, yeah, not going to do that one. This stuck trailer, I kind of want to have a look at with the Scouts. It's not much money again, 1600. It does sort of say an off-road truck is recommended. I don't think the Scout can pull this out, but I'm going to go over and have a look. And then missing machinery was this thing we were going to do once we maybe then take the fuel. Okay, so I'm going to try the trailer tracking. I'm going to come back here, but I am going to switch to Scout. Let's go. Kind of miles away. Right, so I think we just, yeah, we filled this up at the petrol station. So what do I want to do here? I can come up here, cross the bridge. Haven't actually crossed that yet. Sure, I can do that in the Scout. I'll go back this way. This is a fairly short route. Maybe this was the road that had the power line thing on it. I might just cap it off with a bit of fuel when we pass the gas station because we're stuck out in those swamps and things. Although I've got this other winch, in theory it's less powerful, so I think there's no chance of getting this. It's a trailer, not a truck, so then it won't have power. But the Fleet Star's over that way, so we can check out the terrain with this. Maybe use the Fleet Star as well, combination of the two. Use the good roads. I think the next map we get there, P12 or whatever it is, called Pacific 12. Anyway, right, so we drive straight through the town out the other side. On the road. One sec. I need to go rescue my bin from the road at some point. Just going to look out the window. Later. Sometimes they just throw them in the road almost. least it's not windy today. Some very hot days coming up, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get on the PC. Once it goes like 30 degrees, it's too hot. Get on in the morning a bit. But yeah, my flat gets very warm in the heat, and then the computer sticks on another 10 degrees almost. Right, let's check where I'm going. So at this bend, we just want to see if we can get through on these trees, because that's one way. Otherwise, I'd have to probably come from there. Right, so there's some trees to my right there. They're not the right gaps past this next rock, so it's kind of here, isn't it? Certainly wouldn't be pulling the trailer up there. It's actually a lot steeper than I thought. Oh God. I mean, you probably get down there maybe, but it's a bit risky, I think. I mean, this is still a gradient. They don't show gradients particularly well on this map, but more dodgy ground. I don't think I'm going to go down there. We'll have a look at it from the other side of the window. We'll try the other way. Certainly not something you can do in the fleet start. Just have a little look here. It's all just a bit too steep. Oh God. The hell? Bits like that catch you out. See, look. I don't know how you meant to pull that. It actually does look quite a big trailer, doesn't it? Just wondering, is it even worth me going down there? Because you know where it is. This truck. Soft up there as well, isn't it? It's just very little to winch off. It looks like there's water all in front of it, but like here there's not. Ground, it's pretty. I'm surprised it's soft up here like a bank, because any moisture would run down. But this bank also slopes left to right. Tip over. I think even if you get in the trailer, you're going to have to sort of drag it out along the shore here. All these stones. Might have to do a little bit of what I did at the farm thing with the Fleet Star on this to try and firmer here in some cases. I wonder if you can drive it out through that. Let's see if it might let me attach it. The winch it. Probably better to winch when I attach winch. I don't think I get it over that rocks. We have got stuff we can winch off here. Pretty sure I'm going to have to go get the Fleet Star anyway, though. Get it up the bank anyway. I'm just if I could get this a little bit closer to the bank. I wouldn't bring the Fleet Star out this far into the water. Right, so I'm going to winch if I can. Get it closer to me. I've made quite a horrible channel of sludge now for the going to go down in these holes I've just made. Doing it now. Okay, do the same thing again. New rock there, that might be too far. No. Because even if I just get this close to the shore, I think I can probably get the Fleet Star down here to it. The shoreline here is pretty muddy. No real winch points. Okay, so kind of working at the moment. Still stuck a little bit on some rocks here. I'll get more grip here, but I'm not really sure I will. Okay, batch winch. It pulls the Jeep back about 4 or 5 feet, but then the Jeep sort of beds in, and it's these rocks. It really big me up. Hit that rock now on the left. Right, well that's kind of was my aim anyway. Let me park this up here and see if the Fleet Star's got enough winch stuff. Go get more fuel though. Again. Can't use that road, so we'd have to come out here. Oh. Oh, we're not too bad for fuel, and There is fuel. Not a lot, but the fuel on the Scout. Swing this around a little bit. Cut across here because that ditch is a bit steep. Come on, baby. Right, we got that bit done. That is good news. One sec, I'm just gonna check something. About that. Right. Okay, don't really want to go down that road, so take a right into the tarmac and then a left. Seems a lot more nose twitchy when you're in the cab. It's probably just the way the graphics react then. I have raised the suspension on this, so it'll be right. Down on through. If we get the trailer even up this slope, then we've got to bring it back this way. Deliver to the trailer park. It's back here, isn't it? So it's not too bad a route back, but might be a bit difficult to turn around, so I think I might try and back this down. With the tyres, I'm not really sure this is gonna. I mean, obviously we've got a bit more power than the Scout, but I kind of think you are meant to be able to do this because go a bit more to the left. Right, I don't want to go down into that sludge really. Let's see if we can do it from here. Can, it's good. Up over these rocks though. Let's put this in low. Not all-wheel drive. Big blocks, so. Try and keep a little bit left of those other tread marks. When we get about halfway up this hill, on the Golden. This is going much better than I thought it would. Yeah, there's a wet patch there, isn't there? You can sort of avoid it a little bit over here, but I'm tempted to go right because we can winch off the post with it. This corner. Instead of winching it, get out on the road with actually attach it properly. Fine. Sign out. Right. Just like that. Okay. A few dodgy bits of ground, this rock thing, and then we've got road and soft bits, and just get a little speed through here. Take the all-wheel drive off again once we get to people keep losing their trailers and their trucks. Okay, so it's left here, isn't it? Then we've got some dirt, then we've got some road, and then a little bit of dirt, but it's straight here. Oh. Oh. That was that bit that caught me out there. Right on. I'm going to put all-wheel drive in. I want to get there so that another gallons per minute all-wheel drive. Not too bad. And if you're doing it a bit quicker, right, that's where we just further on down. Arrow looked like it was there for a minute. Road's not good. Can maybe winch off there. Oh. Want the trailer in the first bit or the last bit? The last bit then. Best music in the game. The completion guitar riff. Okay. Good. We are a little bit short on fuel again. Okay, that went pretty well considering. stop the engine sec. Let me have a look which one I'm going to do now. So the missing machinery, oil tank, drainage. Yeah, I need to see what those pumps look like, don't I? Where am I? Map going. I might not do this mission next. I want to kind of see. I mean, just says off-road truck is recommended. I'm pretty sure I've seen people winch and drag these, but probably with the truck. But I'm thinking of going up and around here in the Scout and getting a closer look. Let's just track it for the moment. Let's go to Scout. It's not that great. Might be some more tasks and things up here because we didn't get to a lot of this. We just have a look. So this is the road I want to come down. I want to just have a little peek. I'm sure I did come down here, but let's do a mission to collect. This is a task. No, I mean there are telegraph poles to winch off, but that last stretch looks pretty wide. Nothing to collect down, it's just things around. I don't really want to get the Scout stuck out here because if it gets stuck out on the islands, the other trucks probably can't come and help it. But is it here? Well, that was one option. So the option was to come around here and cross. I mean, that's quite a short crossing there, but to get to this island looks... So I'm going to just come down to here, have a look at what that crossing north looks like. Don't like the look of that, and then I'm going to trape out onto the island. I just want to know whether I've got to crane these and drag them, or closer. dump here. Really hard to tell. It's actually there because all this vegetation, so and that looks like one island going to the left there, but it doesn't there, does it? Oh, we've got a bit of winchy stuff. That's a bit low. All drive. Stuck straight away. I think these pumps, I mean, I might just have to get to it like a what's it, upgrade, in which case, that would be fantastic. There's land there, but I guess it kind of is. I think I've seen these on a video. I think you go have to cart them somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Well, maybe that's how the map said. It's disappeared. Just says garage in the farm. Okay, well that's pretty fantastic then. So we need to get the hell out of here, back the way I came, and then I need to get to those two. Okay, thank God. But I haven't got to drag these things around. How do we... Ooh. Might be best. Of involuntary horn honking. Because you're pushing the controller joystick and pushing them down honks the horn, so it's very easy to do. Follow my tracks back. I presume the pumps were put here to try and drain these swamps, so I don't know if it does actually do that. Where did I cross? I think that's why they put the stumps here, was they're actually doing what Rocks did in Mudrunner with a... Right, which way do I want to go now then? This thing's going to need filling up with... So... I can cross there, it doesn't look... Oh, it looks deep, doesn't it? And there's nothing. But that would be the shortest way back. And even here's got like loads of water bits. I might drive up to it and have a look. Otherwise, well, there's that, but then that's no much good either. Got I've got no snorkel on this thing. There's quite a current. That's pretty deep. I'm not going to do it, it's just... And this doesn't have raised suspension, it's reasonable, it doesn't have a snorkel. And up from distance there's actually no reason to do it. Wondering... I mean, this is a bit tricky as well, but that's the one we looked at, wasn't it, with the posts across? Although, trying to get down here, so I think I'll just go the long way around. We'll go back out on the roads we know we can travel. I'll go for that pub near the farm, and by doing this also we're going to pass the gas station. bit of a nightmare here, aren't we? But we are in the swamp. One of them. It's quite good the way they do that, because you've got a whole load of missions like with the watchtowers and the scout, and then you kind of sort of feel, well, that's just what the scouts are useful, but then you've got lots of tasks and missions, like you've got the viewing, go to these viewing platforms, which you only really do in the scout. Then you've got the sort of discovery of the upgrades, which mostly you'll do in scouts. Then you've got to sort of find the pumps and things like we're doing now. This is scouts. So it's quite good how they've laid in the use of the vehicles. Along with everything else. I need to watch for this big flipping ditch on the left here. To the right a bit more. Cool. Right into on this side, so the other side, so we can do that. Now I might... That needs the fuel. We need to get both of these to the gas station, don't we? So... then we winch up ourselves. Convoy. I'll be able to use the GMC. So we can drive it down here and pick up the trailer. I think GMC, we've gone through there a couple of times. And then maybe turn around because I need to get it kind of right to here. And I wouldn't take the GMC down here, but if I could take the wood trailer, then the Fleet Star could leave at the log station because we've got the logging missions to do. So I mean, I can come back with the Fleet Star because we're swapping over, but as the GMCs, so that would be what I'll do. Now there was a mission here, Hotel Woes. Let me I actually add this and collect it. I'm not sure we did. Show? No, we didn't. That's 1800. Really confused me at the start about activating tasks and missions. I was thinking over there. Right, so now it's there. Let's just have a look at what it is. It's the Curtainside trailer. Which is where? Well, it's probably there, isn't it? Haven't been there. It should be a straightforward job. Have I got? No, I don't think I've got enough fuel. I think I still need to get the Fleet Star back here, but then I could do that. That looks relatively straightforward. Okay. I might sneak this in. I was doing the pumps, but today. I'm going to have some lunch in a little bit. Okay, so fuel that. 140. Well, that's all fueled, ready to go. Let's pull that there for a minute. Just turn it on. I think I'll stay on because we've started the pump mission, haven't we? But then with the Fleet Star, let's just get this fueled up as well. 248 spent. Right, nothing else to do on that. And then just turn this around. leave it by the motel so it'll remind us to go do this job. I should have fuel to go up there and back. Make sure I turn it off. And then after it's done that job, it can fill up again. Okay, scout then. That's just because it's, let's have a look, because it's in this sort of swamp in front of us, so well, there's sort of ground connected there if you can get through those trees. Obviously across here if it was doable. I think I'd rather do that than work my way through all of this. Let's come down there and have a look. Otherwise, you sort of probably would have to come around here through there. But don't know, banks and all that stuff. Oh, look, things in the way again. Let me put a marker there, so I want to check that out, and then I want to check the one to the right. Concrete blocks. That doesn't really look too good. Looks a bit deep. There's no real things to grab onto, whereas that one across there does have some debris. And it's kind of by the map. So I think that's, you can get through the denser trees, but I think we will. Usually not quite as bad as what they look on the map. Especially for a scout, let's, we can weave our way through the smaller trees. There's a few we can knock down. You helped me there, did it? What I don't want to do is have a invisible stump get me on. it's in front of me, but to the right, so sort of follow the logs. See it, there's a little bit of path here. Let's travel that way. Okay, this one wasn't quite as difficult to get to as the other one. If you sort of play this swampy Louisiana sort of music, if you're in the swamp, this fish music is a little bit louder and some of it played all the time, but it does seem that obviously I think there's different tunes, even though I've not been on the other maps, different tunes for different maps, and then there's stuff for the swamp, stuff for the roads. So there's it's quite nice because it's situational music. It's quite nice. This thing is shite. Okay, I know where the other one was. I saw the thing and I was like, I'm not going out there. Now that I've done these two, I think you can do them. They've been made to be done. Says sticking on. Help me. Which of these logs? If that will work, let's just winch off this and maybe go to the left then. I have more problem with getting out of here than I did coming in. Sending me the wrong way. Jesus. Just can't make the turn quick enough and then gotta winch off that big tree there. Yeah, me. Go to the left or the right. To the left because phew, okay. That was a bit we got right, we are going then. Do map. Going all the way over here. And you've obviously got an island hop your way out. Kind of got stuck there, didn't we? We're crossing, so we're gonna have to go in front of the garage up this road. Because although I could get across there, we didn't manage it last time. Used up quite a bit of fuel. Let's get out of that. I love how it says it's near the garage. No, it's not near the garage at all. It's probably the furthest thing from the garage on this side of the map. Oh, come on. Fucking those mud rivets. Oh, right, you're rolling left. Right, so if we get this mission done, and then I'll go get some lunch. 3 hours already, wow. Right, so we're here. I just need to really go up this road to the left about halfway. Hilly. Yep, I want to go. Flipping ranch. Stuck here. Next time just go around the edge then. Oh, it's stuck in there, looks like quicksand there. Right, let's go low gear. So it kind of looks, yeah, right then left. Better this way. A few logs. Truck out here as well. Flowing water here. Once even further. Right, so we need to add that as a task. Ground heavy truck. 1000's pretty good. We can drag that out. Let's, get this done first. I'm going to kill 2 birds with a stone here. Here's a welcome 3000. Don't get stuck here, algae. Turn around, and that's one thing Bloody Jeep doesn't do. This could be a bit of a problem. Haven't got much to winch off apart from the truck. Can we actually winch off the pump though? I was hoping it would drain all the water out once we've done the mission. Oh dear. On the snow, let's... I can get across back now. I've got someone to turn the truck around though, that's the problem. It looks a lot. I don't know, what do you think? It looks more. It's deeper on the left than it is on the right. Brown. Stuck in. Half the problem I have with this Scout is actually getting it turned. Let's just see. I put that there. Put it there. Cool. Let's pull my nose around. It might flip me over. That man, that's genius. Genius in turning. Right. Actually, put up on the trailer here now. Solved it. Right, and some more refuel. Let me see if I can winch. I think. Kind of stuck, but also I think just rubbing on this. Maybe not. Rub it on the frame. Right, if I get another 3-4 feet, I think we're out of here. The front of the car moving very slowly. Winch on that. We'll turn its engine on. caught on his wheel, I'm sure I am, but not just the wheel. Just had to make the winch in front of me. Making it worse. Just increase the angle a bit, see if I do. At least if I get my wheel past, I'll know whether it's caught on you do get these collisions, so I mean there is a gap in it. Just give me a winch on the front. Just got to pass the wheel. And I thought that was gonna bounce. Still struggling. And if I could get up to that yellow line, I might have the winch off the tree, but let's just do catch winch front. Yeah, I'm about couple feet short, aren't I, of the tree? This is what the game's about. Enjoy this. Might not look it, but I mean, we get a little bit of that ground up there, but then we're sort of also climbing a bit, so that's going to make it. The bonnet, see it's inching forward slowly. Let's just try again. Okay. Save. Beautiful. Tree, right. Just feel just perfect. Shit, I left that. We've gone out of range now. Lose function, yeah. Not all-wheel drive, is it, this thing? Get out of here now once I was up on that hill. I tried to do too much, I think. The Fleet Star would have to pull this, but why am I struggling with this so much now? Crap, I was out of here. I had to do too much. Just wanted to see if I could get it up onto that ground and out of the soup. I've gone on. Screwed myself, dug myself oh dear. Right. Attach it at the front. I want it to pull me forward, but of course it's I don't know, with all these lumps and uneven ground, the Fleet Star, although it's got the powder thing out, you know, it could easily get beached on any of these things. I don't think... Oh no, diff lock is always on this thing. Bloody fuel as well, come on! The only other thing then is to go back, but that's pretty, and then sort of go to the left of the tree. created such a thing there in front of my front back left tyre. Okay. Right, first of all, need a bit more fuel in. Not careful, we'll run out of fuel. Still isn't going to help me, is it? I think I've got out of range of that as well. Goodness. I winch onto that bit in front of me, but I can't. Check. That'd be better. Which way I came. There's tarmacs there. Car tracks to my right. Horrible swampy area. What do you think? A bit of momentum now. Phew, we're out of there. Okay, we'll have to have a think about that truck. I got the 3000s for that job. Pumps. Right, I'm going to leave the stream there for the moment. I'm going to go get some dinner and that. I'll be back probably in a little while with some more. So yeah, we did. I think Motel Woes I'll do next. And I think I will do. So I'm going to do Motel Woes next. And then what was this? No, not that one. The Missing Machinery. You can have a crack at when I come back. Alright, see you next time. Be back soon.